Alright, Konami, I think what needs to happen, like, right now, or soon, is you need to be sorting out your feelings. You can't just have random outbursts like that, you know? The chime rings to signal lunch break and everyone begins to get up from their seat.
コナミちゃん、今日はお弁当だよね。一緒に食べない？そんなこと言って、どうせあんたは浅場先輩の話を聞きたいだけっしょ？
Oh, don't even bring up my name.
やめてよ。それもあるけど、コナミちゃんも大好きなんだから。
It's not only that, though. That's good.
やだ、もしかしてそっちの人？
I mean, a lot of people swing both ways nowadays, like it's fine.
もう、そういうことじゃないってば。
What is love? On days I have my own lunch with me, my classmates always come to invite me like this. It makes me really happy, but today I...
ごめんね。今日のお昼は生徒会の仕事があって。
Look at Konami telling little lies.
ああ、そうなんだ。お昼休みまで大変だね。好きで入ってるからね。仕方ないよ。
Well, you joined because you wanted shogi like that.
ああ、でも生徒会に入るのいいかもな。浅場先輩も小枝先輩もいるし。小枝先輩はちょっとおすすめしかねるよ。
he's a good guy though. Like
大丈夫だって。この子先月から2キロ太ったらしいし。
Everyone knows his fetish.
ちょっと、それは内緒だって言ったじゃん。そうなの？
But we know why he's like that. Like that's crazy.
夜中にお菓子食べ過ぎちゃって。
Ooh, that's not good. How's your stomach gonna process that?
どうせあんたは顔が良ければ誰でもいいんでしょ？あと10キロ太ったら小枝先輩にアタックしてみなよ。
He literally only wants you to be a little like he wants you to be chubby because that means you're eating and you're healthy sort of, and that you got that weight on you, and oh, the sadness is well flowing back.
不吉なこと言わないでよ。もう。ごめんね。くだらない話で引き止めちゃって。大丈夫。でも夜にお菓子はやめた方がいいよ。
I mean, I eat things at night, but not really sweets.
気をつけます。
Then again, I stay up till like 4 in the morning.
それじゃあごめん。また誘ってね。気にしないで。いってらっしゃい。頑張ってね。
Bye. Seen off by the voices of my classmates, I leave the classroom. Oh, she was still breathing. I accidentally clicked. It was a lie that there was student council work. Clearly, even though he saved me, I took a harsh attitude toward Nissan. So I wanted to go make up with him and have lunch together, that's all.
でも、なんで?
Because the love. You don't understand. Why did I take such an attitude? When he was about to touch my forehead after catching me in his arms, I somehow felt really embarrassed. Am I still brooding over what Tina-san said the day before yesterday? Even though there's no way that could be true? We're siblings, after all.
よかった。
I mean, anything goes, and you know, with my lunchbox in hand, I hurried to the second year's classrooms. Nissan, will he be there? Eh. Arriving in front of the classroom, I check whether Nissan is there as usual. He's there, but... Oh?
ねえねえ、浅場くん。さっきの授業ノート取ってた？
Oh, is she about to get, like, jealous randomly? Oh, yeah, I did. You want to take a look at him?
お願いしていい？ちょっと寝ちゃってさ。ごめんね。
Fucking... It's just flirting with me. Well, sort of.
聞いて浅場くん。なんかこの子徹夜でドラマ見てたんだって。バカだよね。
That sounds unhealthy.
だってすっごいいい話だったんだよ。もう最後は泣きっぱなしで。
I'm with upperclassman girl A. I know that feeling.
はいはい。わかったからさっさとノート借りなさいよ。っていうか、なんで私じゃなくて浅場くんに借りるの？
Cause I'm the fucking lady killer. What do you want?
決まってるでしょ。浅場くんの方が字がうまいし、なんかいい匂いするんだもん。
Well, that's kind of a weird thing to say.
いい匂いって。本人目の前にしてよくそういうこと言えるわね。
I mean, it's because I got my man musk on it. I'm sort of at a loss how to react to this.
あー、ごめん。ちょっと徹夜のテンションでおかしくなってるのかもしんない。
Well, I'm okay with you lending you my notes, but make sure to sleep properly from now on, okay? You'll ruin your skin. What? That's the thing you're concerned about?
今なんて？
I just said you'll ruin your skin if you don't sleep properly.
肌荒れを心配してくれてるの？浅場くんが私の？
Oh my god, these ladies.
ああ、もう。浅場くん。あんまりこの子調子づかせないでやって。
I'm not trying to do anything, damn it. Sorry. Nissan seems to be enjoying himself as he talks with some of the girls in his class. I don't know. Yeah, enjoying. Oh. A stabbing pain runs deep within my chest. Oh, it is the jealousy. What is this feeling?
Nissan.
Just fucking stroll on in. Jesus. I guess I shouldn't bother him. Oh, Konami, come on! Jesus. I turned my back and returned to the hallway. Where should I eat my lunch? What if it gave me a choice of where she should eat her lunch? Ah, we're me! Well then, I guess I should eat lunch.
どうしたんだ？疲れた顔して。
Being asked questions by ladies, it's nothing. Well, also, my sister is kind of going crazy. I never would have thought that lending notes could be so irksome.
ま、だいたい予想はつくが。で、あれ？コナミちゃんは？
It's probably hiding somewhere. Konami? Why are you mentioning her all of a sudden?
いや、さっき廊下でコナミちゃんらしき後ろ姿を見てさ、てっきりユーマを訪ねてきたと思ったんだが。
Well, she's not here though. Are you sure it was her? Maybe she wanted something from like Mio or Shukushima or something?
まあ、来てないならいいか。で、その月島さんとミオちゃんはどうしたんだ？
I actually don't know. Where did they run off to? Shukushima has to work. Yeah, classic Shukushima. And Mio went to our neighbor's classroom to eat her lunch with one of her friends there.
そうか。仕方ない。華やかさには欠けるが、ユーマと食事してやろう。
None of these girls are to your liking anyway. Shut up. I don't remember saying that I wanted to eat with you though, so...
まあまあ気にするなよ。仲良くしようぜ。
What is this friendship that forces me to eat with you? Oh, well, fine. Come on, let's go. We're gonna find her or something. It's gonna be... Oh, no.
だからって、なんでここへ来るんだ、お前は。
Is she literally eating lunch in the nurse's office?
ごちそうさまでした。
She totally is. What the
本当
fuck?
に、なんでここへ来たんだろうね、私。
What? I did one click. Hold on. Having finished Aoi-san's lunch, I tidy up. Oh, okay. Woo!
私が知るか。というか、久々に顔を出したと思ったら、弁当を食べに来たとか。ふざけてるのか、お前は。だってお腹空いちゃって。
Fucking Konami, dude. I just want a place to eat, not actually see you.
相変わらずマイペースなやつだな。ここ、飲食禁止だった？いや、ち 調子が悪くて教室で食べられない生徒はベッドで食事をすることもある。
That's one that even if you're not feeling well, you gotta eat. Force yourself to eat. If you don't eat, it's bad.
というか、ナオさんも一緒にお昼食べたしね。
Because I was at a loss of where to go, since I simply couldn't go back to my classroom, I found myself unpacking my lunchbox at the infirmary before I knew it. And now San kept me company.
変な話を聞かせてごめん。
生徒の悩みを聞くのも私の仕事だからな。気
So,
にするな。
that also used to be part of my job, which I'm not doing anymore. Incidentally, I also told her the course of events that eventually brought me here.
まだ戻らないんだろ。ならコーヒー入れてくれ。
Ugh, can't stand coffee.
うん、ちょっと待ってね。
I like how she was the one that's like, hey, make me coffee since you're gonna be here. Since long ago, during the time when Dad was still alive, Naosan always had me make her coffee whenever I dropped by at our house, or at Brain Space Marines. When I once asked her about it, I can't let Asaba Sensei do it, right? And the coffee Yuma makes tastes like shit. Ah, she gave me that explanation. Got him.
はい、どうぞ。
あ、ありがとな。
How do you fuck up at making coffee? After taking a sip of coffee, Naosan exhales. Oh?
しかし、コナミ、お前いい年してブラコンか？いや、もともとブラコンだったか。
That's like that was like deep embedded within her.
うんうん、もともとはファザコン。
Okay.
ああ、そういやそんな話、ユーマと先生から聞いたことあったな。
That's true, she did, didn't she? It was like in a little flashy back thing.
ナオさんと初めて会った時は、もうすでにファザコンでブラコンだったかも。
娘に好かれて嬉しかっただろうな、浅葉先生も。
だから私、ナオさんのことも好きだよ。
ファザコンとブラコンの話をしているというのに、なんで私の名前が出てくる？
I was like, it's like, hey, hold on. We're talking about other issues here.
だってナオさん男前だし。
よく言われるが、単に周りの男どもがめめしすぎるだけだ。
Maybe the way she acts is manly, but where'd my mouse go? Here it is. But like, oof.
それに葵さんと一緒にいると夫婦みたいだしね。だから夫であるナオさんは私と兄さんのお父さん。
And so now San became our dad.
無理やりお前らの家族に私を巻き込むな。
That'd actually be really amazing, honestly.
男家族が増えれば兄さんも喜ぶかも。
こんなに女らしい父親がいてたまるか。
でもナオさん、学生の頃はモテてたんじゃない？
Oh, pretty sure she was a bombshell, if you know what I'm saying.
まあな、全く知らない後輩からよく手紙を渡されたりしたぞ。
Okay, now she's just talking herself up.
ラブレター？
大体は仲良くしてくださいみたいな内容だったが、中にはそういうのもあったな。
Why would you send a letter saying let's get along well?
さすがナオさん。お父さんの勤めてた学校での話だよね。
ああ、
女子校って本当にそっちの人もいるんだ。
私も葵もノーマルだからな。
So that wasn't gonna happen.
うん、信じてるから大丈夫。
I feel like now San might have experimented a little bit.
それならいいが。
I'm just saying.
その年まで彼氏ができたことなくても信じるから。
Alright, Konami.
やかましい。お前だってそうなるかもしれないんだぞ、ブラコン妹。
Shit, I already know my problems.
新しいお父さんは痛いところをつくね。
Got him!
乙女に向かって お父さんとか言うんじゃない。
じゃあお兄さん？
お姉さんだ。性別を間違えるな。
Nope. Did she finish the coffee she has been sipping throughout our conversation? With the cup in hand, Naosan stands up.
入れるよ。
No, get out of my office.
大丈夫だ。もう満足した。
She opens the water tap and quickly washes the cup.
さてと、そろそろ戻ったらどうだ？
そんな養護教諭を頼ってここに来た生徒を突き放すの？ひどいよなおさん。
Well, how are you gonna get help from with a brother complex?
ひどいわけあるか。保健室はな、病人のためにあるんだぞ。
Is that a thing like people can get over? I don't know if that is. I'm not conflict. I'm confused. Having said that, now Sun seems to ponder something for a short while.
いや、そうか。お前もある意味病人だな。
In a way, yes.
悩んではいるけど健康だよ。
重度のブラコンだろうが。
そうでした。
Oh yeah. Right, now that she mentions it, we've been talking about that subject just now.
つまりあれだろ。女子たちと仲良く喋ってる兄貴を見て嫉妬したんだろ。
嫉妬？
They were asking
あれが？
Konami, they were asking for notes.
当事者じゃないから私に聞かれても推測でしか答えられん。
Well, that was definitely jealousy. When I recall the scene I just witnessed, that stabbing pain courses through my chest once again. Somehow a very unpleasant feeling is filling my whole body. What is this? Yep.
お前の兄貴はむやみやたらにモテるんだ。そんなのは今に始まったことじゃないだろう。
それは分かってるんだけど。
She just didn't know what it was. Like she said, I've always seen Nissan talking to girls I've never met. However, if I had to identify the difference this time, that'd be... She's becoming self-aware.
コナミ？
なんでもない。
I guess she was always kind of self-aware, though. Like,
ごめんね、ナオさん。教室に戻る。
she knew about the brother complex thing. Like, it... Bye.
ちょっと待て。
Oh, gonna stop her?
何？
分かってるよな。ユーマはお前の兄貴なんだ。
それがどうしたの？
いいか、コナミ。おかしな考えを起こすんじゃないぞ。
おかしな考えって？
I perfectly understood what Naosan is trying to say. However, I want to clearly hear it from someone else's mouth, so I end up asking that question.
兄弟はな、死ぬまで兄弟だ。それ以上でも以下でもない。
Ooh, that's probably a stab right in her chest.
お前たちは一生決して縁を切れない。その代わりに男女の間柄には決してなれないんだ。コナミ、ユーマのことを男としてなんて絶対見るなよ。もしそんな気を起こすようだったら私に言え。監禁してでもお前の根性を叩き直してやる。
ありがとう、ナオさん。
It's precisely because she deeply loves the two of us that she's lecturing me with a serious expression on her face.
でもね。
That's why, while putting up a calm face, I...
安心して。そんなことあるわけないから。
Sure, it's not gonna happen, Konami. I believe you. I could only reply like that, ignoring the throbbing pain deep within my chest. I always in visual novels and stuff. Honestly, the incestual routes always tend to have the best story. So I think it's also going to be the same in this case as well. But we'll just have to see that night. Although we haven't recently played, Konami called me to her room to have a match against me. I thought she might be sort of ill-humored due to what happened this morning, but she's apparently not. During student council work at after school, she had also completely returned to her usual self. There's just one thing that has changed, though. She's mostly stopped staring at me like she did this morning. Mostly. Say Konami.
何？
While arranging the pieces on the board, I decided to ask her what has been weighing on my mind. Maybe Suo simply just mistook you for someone else, but did you drop by our classroom during lunch break? I asked her that, and her eyes slightly dart about. Ah, so it was you after all, huh?
ちょっと用事があって。
What sort of business exactly?
別に大したことじゃないから。
Uh-huh. It's normal for her to simply enter the classroom like she always does, so I guess it really wasn't anything important if she decided not to. Since you were already there, you could have just, I don't know, came in and told me anyway, right?
そもそも兄さんに用事じゃなかったし。
Is that so?
うん。ちょっとね。
Then I guess she wanted to talk to Mio or Yuri or something. That makes sense. Neither of them were in the classroom after all.
ある男の人が気になってるの。
Okay. Did you just say you're interested in a guy? Who is he? I'll kill him! As the truth of the matter turns out to be something I never would have imagined, a profound confusion assaults me. Konami? Guy? A guy from my class? Space Marines? Who is this guy? Suo? Or is it someone? At that point, Konami's surprised expression brings me back to my senses. Sorry. I mean, it's fine if you don't want to talk about it. It's just, it's a bit surprising to hear that you're interested in someone. You know, I'm defense. Shh.
驚くだけ？
Yeah, is there supposed to be anything else?
例えば、祝福してやりたいとか、寂しくなるとか。
No, I'll kill him! Now that she says it, that really might be how you'd usually react.
あとは、胸の奥が痛むとか。
Ah, she's testing me. Make my chest hurt.
そういうのはないの？
That's kind of hard to answer on the spot. Since the feeling of surprise outweighs everything else, I'm at a loss on how to answer her. I'm still too surprised to feel anything else, so I can't really tell.
そうなんだ。
I can't deny that I have that feeling of loneliness you mentioned, though. But still, I know that I have to give you my blessing regardless of who it is. That's bullshit! You don't have to give your blessing regardless of who it is. If they're a shit person, fuck them! Fuck your blessing!
寂しい。
Her voice almost resembles a whisper. Then Konami speaks in a low voice as to digest my words.
そっか。寂しいんだ。
My precious little sister is leaving my care because is becoming infatuated with another guy. Isn't it only natural that I'd feel lonely in this situation? After saying that, even I myself noticed that it sounds like I'm suffering from a severe case of sister complex.
私のこと、そんなに大事なんだ。
Why are you asking these questions that are obviously, like, easily answerable? Of course!
兄さん、私のこと大好きだもんね。
Yeah? Konami giggles happily. But it's true that I'm curious on who he is. If he's from our class, could it be Suo? That's like our first option.
ごめんね、兄さん。嘘なの。
You fucking bitch. Oh, Huh? What did she say? She was kidding?
驚いた？あ、もう驚いてたんだっけ？
In response to Konami's utterance that is all too much like her, a huge sigh leaks from me. Hold on, gotta get the rest of the air out. There we go.
すごいため息だね。
Whew! Made myself lightheaded with that one. It's your fault.
ごめんなさい。ちょっと行ってみたくなったの。
You fucking god. For that reason, you. Whatever. Since that day might eventually come, I'll consider this a rehearsal.
じゃあ次の予行演習はまた来週ね。
Then I'll be so used to it that if it actually were to happen, it'd be like, nah. If you do it every week, I won't believe it when it really happens, you know?
それは困るな。兄さんには毎回信じてもらわないと。
If you value my, heart's health, you should really spare me from that.
兄さんには長生きしてもらいたいから気をつけるね。
She says so with a big smile on her face, rendering me incapable of telling whether I can really take her at her word.
兄さんの教室へ行ったのはちょっとユーリ先輩に聞きたいことがあったからだよ。
Is this the truth this time? No.
嘘ついてどうするの？
In her mind, I'm totally lying. Says the person who literally just lied about it.
本当だから信じて。
Alright then. Still feeling my heart palpitations, I calm my slightly haggard breathing.
ねえ、兄さん。嫉妬はした？
Towards whom?
相手の男の人に対して。可愛い妹を取られるかもしれないんだよ。
As I said a few minutes ago, Konami is very precious to me. But I have no intention of getting in the way of a family member who's seeking happiness.
そっか。
That is not what she wanted to hear, buddy. Question mark, question mark, question mark, Konami, question mark? I guess there must be a concrete reason as to why she asked me something like that. Looking somewhat sad, she lets out a sigh. Hey, Konami, come on. She's a family member who I've been living with under the same roof for my whole life. I'm not as good as she is when it comes to me, but I somehow know when she's feeling some sort of uneasiness, and I listen to her worries. Could it be that what you said before was actually the truth?
なんでそう思うの？
I just somehow got that kind of feeling by looking at you. If I'm wrong, then that's fine, but did I hit the mark?
わからない。
You don't know? What do you mean?
好きなのかわからないの。どうなんだろう。
Well, you gotta sort these feelings out about me. We discussed this, Konami.
自分でね、自分の気持ちが全然わからないの。
Konami somberly lists some examples.
もしもね、今のこの気持ちが好きなんだとしたら、恋愛ってすごい大変なのかもしれない。
I hope we're putting like 2 and 2 together here. I see. Tina, that school nurse, and Aoi-san as well. All three of them unanimously told me to fall in love. But right now I have yet to experience what it's like to fall in love. Sorry, Konami. I have absolutely no clue what you're supposed to do in this kind of situation. I got nothing. That's why even if Konami was really in love with someone, since I knew nothing about love, I wouldn't be able to help her at all.
兄さんに彼女でもいればよかったのにね。
Yeah. If I had a girlfriend. If I knew what it's like to be in love. If that had been the case, maybe I could have better understood Konami's feelings.
それならきっと私は
Sadness? Pain? Resignation? What? I'm not able to follow Konami's words, which contain a mixture of various feelings, to the end. I'm merely filled with a feeling of frustration and shame towards myself. Woo woo! Oh, God! A piercing pain runs through my chest. Ugh! Oh, hello? Oh.
ねえ兄さん、私が誰か知らない男と付き合ったらどう思う？
I'd kill him. Right on the spot. A few minutes had passed. In the end, it was no longer the right mood to play shogi anymore, so we began putting away the pieces without actually touching them. But while we were in the process of doing that, she asked me that question, probably in an effort to lighten the heavy atmosphere. I guess I'd give you my blessing? Probably not. I mean, it just depends on who it is.
相手がとんでもない DV 男で毎日泣かされていても
Oh, he'd be dead. Instantly. Don't fall for such a guy.
例えばの話
Don't be one of those fucking girls that are like, I can change him, and just want to stick with some fucking shitty dude, and clearly he's shitty, but you stay with him anyway, and it's stupid. Yeah, I understand that much, but to begin with, it doesn't make sense to me as to why she would even bring up a hypothetical question that entails dating a violent guy.
助けてくれないの？
Of course I would, even if it meant committing a crime. I'd definitely tear you away from such a guy. He'd be dead.
頼もしいほどのシスコンぶりだね。
Don't say that. Seemingly satisfied with my answer, she looks happy. So at least date a guy who won't turn me into a criminal, alright?
努力はするけど約束はできないよ。
Well, I guess that's something you can't make promises about. I'll also try to avoid becoming a criminal then. During the course of our conversation, that shifted into unsettling terrain. The cleanup operation has come to an end. Well then, as I'm about to leave her room, Konami throws another question at me.
兄さんはどうなの？好きな人できた？
Well, after spending some time thinking about it, I've understood that it isn't something that simply happens at my own convenience.
じゃあまだなんだ。
Unfortunately, no.
いつも綺麗な女性に囲まれてるのに誰も気になる人はいないの？
Oh, Meow-san. To be honest, I don't know.
ミオさんとかアン先輩とかユリ先輩とか
I agree with that. All of them are really pretty, and they're definitely bombshells. But when it comes to the question of whether I'm in love with any of them, I'm pretty sure the answer is no.
好きかどうかは分からなくてもいいから兄さんが今一番気になっている人は誰？
Are we gonna be like, well, it'd have to be you? In accordance with Konami's question, I let the faces of the student council members and my classmates surface in my mind. It's true that there are quite a lot of attractive girls around me. Phew, that's definitely true. But still, I have no hint of any romantic feelings towards any of them. Let's see. Never having been in love with anyone before, there's only a different form of love I harbor towards those important to me. So all I can do is name the one person who's the most important and precious to me among all. Oh god. In other words, that person is... well, it's you. Why'd I say it like now? I'm gonna sound weird. Probably having not expected that it'd be her, Konami's eyes blink in surprise.
私
You're gonna make her think something... oh my god. Of course. I didn't mean it in a romantic way.
それは分かってるけど
If I'm asked who is the most important person to me, and The one I love more than anyone else right now? I can't think of anyone but you.
そうなんだ。
Damn, son. Spilling these words almost in a whisper, Konami staggeringly heads to the door. Where are you going?
トイレ。
Oh, okay, well, there she goes. Konami? What? Did I say something I shouldn't have? Quite possibly. My heart throbs violently. I know it's because he suddenly said something like that. But thanks to that, I can finally see things clearly now.
兄さん。
As family, he's the one I've spent more time with than anyone else. And I think that's basically the only reason why it's him. I understand all of that. It should be as clear as day to me, and yet...
なんでこんな。
My head overflows with my emotions toward Nissan.
兄さん。
Then, feeling so intense that my chest feels like it's about to be torn open, well up inside me.
兄さん。兄さん。
Oh, Konami. Oh, come on. I believe that it wasn't like that. I wish that it wasn't like that. But my heart is filled with emotions that betray these thoughts.
好きだよ。兄さん。
I have to hear this, right? The flower of a never-to-be-fulfilled love is blossoming in all its beauty. God. Hello? Monday? Oh, God. It's been 3 days since I've listened to my sister's love troubles. In the end, even though she began to sometimes lose herself in her thoughts, she was still her usual freewheeling self as always. I didn't get to know who it was, but talking to me might have given her some ease. Alright. It's the last day of Golden Week. Today we have to go to school around noonish in order to finish some student council work. Fuck that! Having completed my preparations, I exit my room with my bag in hand. Hey! Konami!
あ
Come on! Are you ready?
ー、待って。もうちょっと。
God damn it. Mio should be here any time, so just hurry, okay?
は
Hi! I love when I hear that. Well, it seems like she's getting ready, and since she isn't asleep, all's well. I guess I'll just watch some television downstairs while I wait. Oh. She literally has to mentally prepare herself every day. I've already changed into my school uniform for a while now. I've been taking several deep breaths since then. Now that I've become aware of my own feelings, maintaining a calm composure in front of Nissan has become a Herculean task. Even though only 3 days have passed since then, I never would have thought that living together with the person you love could bring you so much happiness and pain. What am I supposed to do now? Lock these emotions inside me? Confess? Oof. Man. Faced with these thoughts that keep going in circles without ever arriving at an answer, my brain has long since given up on thinking.
どうすれば。
Oh, you know what Tina would tell you to do, but let's not listen to Tina. I want to convey my feelings to him, but I can't. Nissan, being as gentle as he is, surely can't accept my feelings. Thinking about what's best for me, and thinking about what's best for our family, including Aoi-san and Tina-san. However, after that, would we be able to pretend as if nothing had happened and keep living under the same roof just like that? Oh no, you cannot live the same way after that. Once he learned that there was an alien element that is me in this house, what would Nissan think? Maybe that would be the beginning of a rift that would form between us until I'm unable to be with him anymore. No. What if it would have even led to our family breaking apart? Thinking about it like this, I'm filled with emotions that tell me I mustn't convey my feelings to him.
私は。
All I have to do is lock away these feelings and wait until they disappear. No matter how much pain I feel, no matter how heart-splitting it'll be, my own selfish emotions aren't a valid reason to endanger the everyday life of my beloved Nissan, Aoi-san, and Tina-san. I understand all of that, and yet...
兄さん
A quiet whisper. After murmuring the name of the person I yearn for, I leave my room.
お待たせ
Like, that is... She has so many conflicting... Oh, poor Konami. Like, just having that that love that you know you can't, like, do anything about. It's really...